Yeah, baby, we're back. It's another episode of Rated G with Gary G. Garcia and Brian T. Licata. Once again, it's your boys, Brian T. Licata, and I am Gary G. Garcia, and we are here. We're doing it again. It's good to be back. It's good to see you, man. I haven't seen you in a minute. You know, how you feeling?
Good, man. It's good to see you too. I was looking forward to this today. I really was.
Yeah, me too, man. It's the first thing I'm doing. No, it's not the first thing I'm doing today. I've been trying to book somebody for Saturday.
Oh yeah? Did somebody drop out, or you just need somebody for a show?
Yeah, we had a changing
talent.
Changing lineup. Yeah.
Okay.
But whatever.
Fair enough.
I'll figure it out, man. How's the world treating you, man? You good? You look good. Shirt looks good on you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. I think I got one left.
I love this shirt, dude.
It's only 100 made, dog.
I love when I'm wearing this shirt and then I have a Mets hat on top. I'm like, oh,
yeah, you actually look like a llama.
Yeah, like I'm wearing this shirt with a Mets hat.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You gotta stop moving your mic. You keep it picks up everything.
Am I hitting it?
Nah, just leave it alone. How was working for the man today, man? It was good.
It's brutal, dude. I hate it. I'm ready to leave. I texted you yesterday, and it was funny what you said. You don't quit the Matrix, you escape it, and that's really what it is. You just have to kind of say, I'm out.
Yeah, man.
Right? That's it.
Yeah, man. Well, for me, the door's always open. I just walk through them.
What do you mean?
I didn't have to escape. They kind of let me go. But in most cases, yeah, you have to escape it, dog.
Well, I mean, dude, you could have very well jumped back in. You didn't do that, did you?
Nah, that wasn't going to happen.
That's what a lot of people do. They jump back in. Look, me, I jump back in for a little bit, but I'm ready to get back out.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need a little cash, bro, and it works.
I didn't have that, but I had opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like, kids were grown. I was divorced. I was by myself, so I had no one really relying on me. You know, so I was able to do some things. What's up, Jasmine? How are you? So glad you're here. King Handler says, #1 conspiracy theory. How much is the Harris campaign paying Brian to be woke? That is the question. Yeah, you noticed that, right? He's been pretty woke lately. I was just finishing up a documentary I was watching on the USS Liberty.
Ooh.
We spoke about that a while ago.
Civil War?
No, man.
Ship? No.
Okay. It was a Civil War ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was
Yeah, they did have ships in the Civil War.
It was a spy ship during the 6 Day War with Israel and Egypt.
Ooh.
During the 6 Day War, and America had a spy ship in international waters that Israel attacked for 2 hours straight, claiming they didn't know it was an American ship, and it had like flags flying all over it. And they paid money back, so obviously, you know, they fucked up. But yeah, you know, they're saying it was a coordinated hit. They changed the records to say that the attack only lasted 20 minutes, and it lasted 2 hours. There was 13 attacks on it, ships and jets. Yeah, basically there was a lot of war crime going on. You know, and it was covered up. I
don't even like the term war crime, dude.
I mean, that's what it is. Because
I know,
but
they made Geneva Conventions.
It goes against their little thing. I mean, yeah.
Rules of war.
War, yeah. There's no rules to war.
Yeah, my dad told me when I was a kid, there's no such thing as a dirty fight. He said, if you're gonna get beat up, you do whatever you got to do to walk home.
You're trying to hurt me, dog.
Yeah, it's exactly what he said.
You're trying to hurt me, man. I'm not looking. I don't care what anybody thinks of me after the fight, as long as I'm the one that's not hurt.
That's what he said. As long as you're the one walking home. That's what he said.
I don't care what anybody thinks about me. Oh, he grabbed his nuts. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Kicked him.
I did that. Gouged his eyes. I bit him. I bent his finger. I don't give a shit.
This is it, huh? Israeli fighter jet and torpedo boats?
Yeah, what, dude. They hit it with napalm, dog. They dropped napalm on that shit.
34 deaths.
Yeah, 171 wounded, and there was only like 200 and something people on it.
That's crazy, dude. Technical research ship is what it was called.
Yeah, it was a spy ship,
Yeah,
and they
gather
said
intelligence.
the reason why they attacked it was because they also jammed it. Like they weren't able to,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, to
Communications.
communicate.
Mm-hmm.
So they're saying the reason they attacked it, going by the book that I read, because I read the book a long time ago. It's an incredible book, yo.
Mm-hmm.
And also by the documentary that I was just seeing. They're saying that they did that so that they wouldn't listen in on them, because they were basically killing like
Egyptians.
the prisoners, the ones who gave up. Like they would give up, and they said to kill them instead. It was easier than to bring them all back.
Huh.
The war only lasted 6 days. I mean, Israel was
But
demolishing them
what was the purpose of hitting the U.S. ship? I didn't get
because
that.
we were listening in on it. So we would have had transcripts and everything of them, giving those orders. Yeah. King Handel said they thought they saw the ship reach for a weapon. Yeah, the ship only had like 3 machine guns on it. Like, those fucking 3 of them, which is nothing for a ship. The dudes were hitting it with fucking missiles and
A
torpedoes.
torpedo. Yeah, it said a
Yeah,
torpedo.
they shot 5 of them at him, but only 1 hit. And the one hit killed like 20 something people right off the bat.
So what I guess what sparked your interest
it was covered up because it's starting to pop up a lot. Everyone's starting to talk about it.
Well, I
again.
guess because of Israel.
Yeah, because it comes down to like, you start to ask yourself a question, are they really allies? And I'm talking about not Jewish people. I'm talking strictly governments.
I'm talking about the state of Israel, the government of Israel.
Government. Yeah. I'm talking about government shit because I ain't got no beef with nobody. You know what I'm saying? But government wise, we send them mad money. For what? Yeah. And they'll turn around and say, yeah, they sent it. And it's funny because I watched 2 documentaries. One was like just a documentary of history. It's called Forgotten History. And the other one was this Jewish dude that was like 17 minutes. A Forgotten History one was like 45 minutes. This one was like 7 minutes, this Jewish dude. And everything he picked was like straight up just like defending Israel and saying that if you think otherwise, then you're a conspiracy theorist. All right, I'll be that. He failed to mention that when they went out to rescue him, the lifeboats headed to the ship. They shot up one of the lifeboats, and then they started shooting up the people so that they couldn't be rescued, which is another crime against the Geneva Convention.
Another war crime.
Yeah, another war crime. There's a bunch of them. I mean, there's a lot of war crimes going on. Don't get me wrong. We have our share of war criminals. Obama with the double taps. We have our share of war criminals, man.
The double taps and then there's just drone strikes that just didn't kill anybody that they were trying to kill.
Yeah, World War II, mad.
World War I.
Yeah, mad. Mad.
Bro, it goes back so far, dude. Like Cuba, right? Like the war that Cuba fought for independence against Spain, right? The war was going on, and I think it was kind of post Civil War in the U.S. So the U.S. didn't really want to get involved, and it might have been around like the Teddy Roosevelt time or whatever. But they basically, Cuba was begging the U.S. for help, and they were like, "Nah, we're not getting involved," right? Because they wanted to see what would happen, and then just wanted them to beat the shit out of each other. So they waited. They just waited until Cuba was about to quit and Spain was about to quit, and then they swooped in and then kicked Spain out, and then wrote a Declaration of Independence for Cuba that said, you guys can do whatever you want except when it affects the U.S.
Basically, right? That was our getaway. You know what I'm saying? Agent Orange. Timor comes in hot. Yeah, now we were talking about USS Liberty. I don't know if you were here for the beginning, but then that went into all the war crimes that were being committed on that, and then we just started talking about how, like, World War II, you got the Bushes committing war crime, you got Ford committing war crime, you got the dude who did the steel. Who was the dude who did the steel? Fucking Colgate. Colgate helped to build the railroad that
Uh,
led to Auschwitz.
Auschwitz. Yeah,
Yeah,
Auschwitz.
Auschwitz.
It wasn't Colgate. It was J.P. Morgan.
Colgate to do it too,
Oh,
do it guaranteed.
the toothpaste
The
guy.
two, yeah,
Oh, word. Yeah, I
yeah.
mean, I'm not. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. That is actually a very big family in
And
the
I've seen it.
U.S.
I've seen it in a bunch of documentaries on the history of that shit, man. A lot of shit going on. I mean, it's just what are you gonna do, man? You know what I'm saying, man? What are you gonna do? I gotta be honest. I grew up in a great time, I think, because when I grew up, there was no draft, and like I was able to not give a shit about politics. I just lived my life.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't affect me as much as I thought it would in the end, I guess.
So you were born in '70, right? So
Yeah.
Vietnam would have just been. It would have still been going on, right? I guess that ended
I
in like
guess.
'73.
To be honest, I don't even know.
Well, you were
Well, I
young.
was I was young, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think the first president I remember would be Reagan.
Ah,
That,
nice.
that, that I actually remember.
Hmm.
Who was before him? Um,
It would have been Nixon.
yeah. See, I don't remember Nixon.
Mm-hmm.
But I do remember Reagan. I remember like the whole big thing when he was running, and everyone saying he was a actor, trying to become. They're all actors, so it doesn't matter.
Ah,
You know,
they
I watch
really
a lot of
are.
clips. I watch a lot of clips of Reagan every now and then, and he was kind of smooth with his shit. You know, I'm a war on drugs vet. Yeah, man, there was no war on drugs. There was just a war on the dealers.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know,
Yeah. Yep.
Speaking of weed, man, I want to big up Heady to Go out here in Atlantic City, man. That's if you're looking for a dispensary to go to, man, go check out Heady to Go right across the street from Dave and Buster's. They got some good flour there, and they're just good people, man. Those are my people. So go check
Very
them
nice.
out.
Okay.
King Hannah says it's times of war, law falls silence. Cicero. Yeah, man. I mean, listen, it's like I don't know. To be honest, my whole life there's always been some sort of war going on that I was hearing about.
Well, we've been in conflict. I mean, since the beginning, dude. We went from the Revolutionary War to the War of 1812, fighting the Indians, Spanish War.
War
And
is
there's-
what we do. That's what we do.
Yeah.
That's what we do. That's why supposedly they hate Trump. He didn't do no wars, no new wars during his term. So they hated him. They were like, dude, you got to start some wars.
I think he would have. I think one would have started had he been in there for 4 years, or 8. I mean, 8. Like if he would have been, I think one would have kicked up. I think the Iran or China thing, it would have been inevitable at some point.
Yeah.
I really do. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, well, if you think that way, then I guess that's what it is.
Well, we're never gonna know, but I mean, I guess we'll see if he starts one now.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Always play offense. Nah, King Handles, listen, here's the thing, man. We got the technology to just keep to ourselves, put a perimeter around us, and play defense. And if you come in our direction, then we can destroy you. We don't have to be in other countries at all.
No.
It's all just about money and resources and all that dumb shit. We don't have to do shit. It's just not wanting to do business with people. We want to just take it.
Did you see that article that I sent you about that CEO who said from Palantir? He said we're going to be in a war in 3 fronts. I sent it to you the other day.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
I texted it to you. The part that I thought that was interesting about that is, you remember that conspiracy theory movie we watched on Netflix, where the guy at the end was like, "Don't believe in conspiracy theories; it doesn't get you anywhere." Yada yada yada. You remember that?
Yeah.
Remember it was about like that software for the Department of Justice.
Yeah, that dude who
Right.
that
So it was
created
called,
that software, and then he was hunting it down, and they killed him.
yeah, it was the octopus murders. So that software was called the Promise software, right? And that software ended up turning into this company called Palantir, right? Which
You
has,
remember,
huh?
remember that shit.
Dude, because this is what I've been reading about this stuff recently. This is like personal research that I've been doing right now. So Palantir is a government contractor. They have one client, which is the Department of Defense, right? Which basically means it's an NSA or CIA company or whatever.
If you're only gonna have one client.
The DoD
That's
is
a
the one.
good-
Yeah,
that's a
the
good
DoD
client
is
for
the one to have. But
Yeah.
I can't remember what I was watching that I traced the promised software into Palantir. But this guy's like speaking publicly, which is weird to me that they would have this guy saying like, why would he ever get quoted? Why would anybody ever see him? And then the other thing that just popped up too is that Peter Thiel, the CEO of BlackRock, was on Rogan. Did you see that?
Was he?
Yeah. Weird, right? And I was like, I'm like, what is going on?
Interesting. How'd he pull that one?
Who, Rogan? I mean, or Peter Thiel? Which one do you think? Who's
How did Rogan get him on his show?
I mean, dude, I think
decided
it's
to do a podcast. That's a dude that. Why would he decide to do any podcast or get on any kind of news or get on any? I don't know.
okay.
No, Peter Thiel isn't the CEO of BlackRock.
Okay, what is it?
Yeah,
What is he then?
Stop saying. See, dude, you're gonna get us pulled down for spreading false information. And by the way, man, we're just talking, discussing shit. I'm not trying to educate nobody out there. Believe me, I got a GED.
All right, hold on. Let's get into this because now we're researching some stuff, right? So this is Peter Thiel, right? Okay.
Yeah, co-founder. He looks pretty evil.
Yeah, co-founder
he has that I drink baby blood skin.
Mm-hmm.
It looks almost pasty.
Now, co-founder of PayPal, which Elon was also a big part of, right? He was the first outside investor in Facebook, right? And Palantir Technologies is the company that I was just talking about, right? So he co-founded this Palantir company with these other guys, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
all right. So what do you getting? Come on, you got me. So go ahead.
Well. So we have this guy who has money in three huge companies: PayPal, Palantir, and Facebook. Elon Musk. I mean, there's not really much of a point that I'm getting at, other than the fact is like, dude, how did he get into? I mean, he's probably an operative, like a CIA guy,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Look, here you go, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, he does. He got that whole.
Just look at him, bro.
He's also got that whole yeah, man. Look at that face, man. That dude definitely drinks blood, man.
I bet he went to Harvard.
He definitely drinks blood. He holds babies upside down and.
I went to Stanford.
Stanford.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's just like, dude, it's the thing. Okay, so when you asked me about a topic, or when I asked you about a topic today, and you were like, "I don't have anything," I was like, "All right." Well, yeah,
and you go right to AI. Always, you're so AI fucking. I saw the screen thing. I'm like, what the fuck is what's that? What is that? AI alternatives. What are we talking here?
That was for the SEO, so people could see stuff. So I went into the ChatGPT and I asked, what are the top 20 conspiracy theories that people believe in the U.S., right? And as I was reading through them, I was like, I wouldn't be surprised at any of these. I don't think anybody would anymore. And it's I don't know.
You got them ready to go.
Oh yeah, you want me to?
Yeah, let's go through it. What is it? The top 20 conspiracies
that so
people believe in?
Yeah. So I'll first explain that the reason I asked for topics is because I want to put data in there so people who are just looking through shit on YouTube, if they're searching something, find us, right? Like people would find us, right?
I get it.
So
nobody's asking you to explain yourself. Well, I guess I did a couple seconds ago. No, you're right. Never mind. I asked you to explain yourself.
So I put them into ChatGPT. And commonly believed conspiracy theories are JFK assassination, number one. 9/11
All right,
inside.
hold on. Just JFK assassination. The theory that the president was not assassinated by a lone gunman. Yeah, that's not a conspiracy theory. That's the conspiracy. Okay. 9/11 was an inside job, obviously. The moon landing was a hoax. I mean, I have no way to prove it, but I'm pretty sure that one's true.
Dude, right? Yeah.
New World Order. Is it a conspiracy theory if you have videos of every single president since Bush saying New World Order? Is that really a theory? Go ahead, let's continue, man. Why are you cutting us off? But I'm just saying, so far, what did we read? The first four?
I know, dude. This is what I'm
The
saying.
first four are obviously
Yeah, this
more
is
than just theories.
This
They're
is what I'm saying,
conspiracies.
dude. And then so I do this, and then I go back to clock out for work, and there's this younger girl talking to this older guy, right? And they were obviously arguing about something, and then I walk in. And he was like, "Yo, let's ask him," meaning me.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like, "Nah, don't ask him. No, don't ask him." So I'm like, whatever. So then I'm like,
yeah, don't ask me.
so then, but then I'm like intrigued because I kind of hear him going back and forth. I'm like, "Say what?" And the dude goes, "Yeah, she don't like Joe Rogan, but she listens to Doja Cat." And I was like, "Yeah, I wouldn't listen to Doja Cat either. She's got all that satanic imagery in her music." She was like, "Yeah, but blah, 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 Joe Rogan." I'm like, "Yeah, but he's not putting satanic imagery in all of his stuff." And then she was like, "Well, what about pre-satanic Doja?" And I'm like, the fact that you can
say
calmly
pre-satanic Doja, that there's a PSD.
Right, dude. Right. That combined with a list like this, combined with Rogan interviewing Peter Thiel, Netflix doing
Holy shit, man, with your long goofy arms, dude. Stop hitting everything.
Netflix is doing the octopus murder documentary. We got Palantir CEOs getting quoted. Peter Thiel on Rogan. It's like, dog, like what's happening? Like, really, what's happening, dude? It's like really, it's just going.
Well, I mean, listen, you're talking millionaires, billionaires, some of them, right? They're all gonna come across each other eventually.
Yeah, I do, but this isn't.
They're all gonna come across each other.
But gee,
eventually.
this isn't just coming across each other. This is let's start with Netflix, right? Netflix puts out a documentary about the very software that tracks criminal data, right? That was
implemented. Netflix was created by the son of the dude who created propaganda or something like that. Something like that.
Yeah. We did look into that. So you have Netflix creating the Octopus Murders documentary, and then that very same software is the software that this Palantir company is now using to collect data on all of us. Like, dude, anytime you go to swipe your credit card or you do a tap to pay, those companies are sending the data of what you're buying back to these companies, and that's going to dictate what they make. That's like the algorithm for purchasing products, you know? Like that's what a search algorithm does. You keep watching these videos, you watch more and more of these kind, it gives you more and more of these kind. You don't like this?
I mentioned roofing the other day, and now everything on my phone is about roofing. Must you keep moving your mic? Can you please? I'm gonna nail you down. You fidgety.
I need to get a different stand. That's what I need.
Fidgety little bastard, man. Always fidgeting, yo. This ain't the first time we've had this conversation, man.
I know, and yet you keep bringing it up, and yet I'm still gonna do the same fucking thing, bro. You sound like my fucking dad.
Fucking relax.
Why don't you?
Why
relax?
are you so fidgety, man? Are you jonesing right now?
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's all right. Where were we? Let's go back to the conspiracies. Now he's not listening. Now he's just fidgeting. He's such a little bitch.
Are you ready to continue? Are you ready? I've been ready. I've been ready.
You're the one with the headphones off. Cut of the jib. What's up, baby? I came in here and Gary is talking about roofies and nailing down. What did I walk into? Nah, I didn't say roofies. I said roofing.
Oh.
You know, a new roof on your house. I guess it's my accent that fucks up my words sometimes. I didn't know I had one.
You want to get back to the list?
Yeah, get back to the list because so far all of them are just conspiracies that happened. All right, so you got Area 51 and UFOs, the belief that U.S. government is hiding evidence of extraterrestrial life and advanced. Yeah, even I believe that. Chemtrails,
Number
they
6.
admitted to chemtrails. They're not water vapors, but chemicals sprayed by governments for purposes such as weather modification, population control, and they've admitted the fucking weather modification shit.
They have, but not connecting it to
I
to
mean, come on,
chemtrails.
man. No, yes. They say that the chemtrails you see is because they're releasing what do they call that shit? To either like moisten seed clouding. They're
Cloud
calling it
cloud
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 seeding.
seeding. Yeah, but
Well,
that's
that's
not. But
fucking manipulation. That's still
yeah,
manipulation of the weather.
I know, but that's not the
So even at
chemtrails.
the smoke, what is it?
But no, they do. They've admitted to weather modification, but the chemtrail conspiracy theory is the straight
I
lines that are in the
know.
sky.
That's what those are.
Yeah, but that's
They've
not.
admitted that that's not water vapors coming off the jets. What are you talking
Okay,
about?
you look at it. You look it up then, dude.
You look it up.
You find the
All
article.
right, I probably got pulled again. I don't know. I could have sworn that they've admitted to that shit. But either way, that's what it is. Okay? Water vapor that lasts for 3 miles. Get the fuck out of here. No one believes that. Okay? Flat Earth. Yeah. Okay. None of these would surprise me at all when they admit them. Reptilian elite. Now, the reptilian shit, it's funny. When I remember when I first heard that shit, I was like, get the fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, get the fuck. Yeah, I believe the flat earth theory. You know what I'm saying? I believe the flat earth, the firmament. Yeah. I don't think we're on a globe. Whether it's like flat or whatever, it's not a globe.
Mm-hmm.
But regardless, that other one about the reptilians, I used to be like, get the fuck out of here. Now, I'm just like, yeah, there probably are reptilians. I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Shapeshifters, reptilians are probably just some other form of fucking, uh, you know, fucking, what do they call them? You're gonna leave me alone out here, huh? Demons.
I don't know where
Probably some form of
I didn't know.
demons.
I didn't know where you're going with that.
You know what I'm saying? But I believe, yeah, that's probably reptilians. I never used to believe that shit, but now it's like, yeah, we have no clue what they spray, but we know they're spraying something. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you walk into a room and you smell shit. You don't have to necessarily find it to know that someone just shit in the room. King Handel says, Gary, we will force convert you to a round earth believer. I've always been a round earth skeptic by heart. By nature, I've always been a round earth skeptic. You know what I'm saying? When you start to explain things to me that just, I sit there and go, but wait a minute, what about this? And everything needs like some crazy explanation for it. That's when I start to get a little leery, especially when all those explanations there's no way in the world I'll be able to prove it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You could easily convince me that fire is hot. You could convince me, you could convince me that if fire gets on you, you will burn. You can convince me of that because I can literally go out, put my hand on a flame and be like, fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But all these other things that, to me, go against my just natural instinct, which it's gotten me this far. I start to go, Beemore says shapeshifters is the multiple roles and cold-blooded like a reptile. Just metaphors. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, just metaphors. I say demons. If they do exist, they're just like demons that walk amongst us. Gary, 2 weeks in re-education camp. Yeah, they're gonna have to do me like fucking Clockwork Orange.
Yeah,
That's what they're gonna have to do me. They're gonna have to fucking literally force brainwash me with it. Keep your eyes open and shit.
Ship you away on a train.
Show you all these different images. The cut of the jib says, I believe Patrick Dempsey's eyebrows are evil. Who's Patrick Dempsey? I know the name. I don't know the face. Let's get a picture of Patrick up there. Check out those eyebrows. Cut of the jib. You just bought us somewhere. Let's see what we get with this, man. Oh, Patrick Dempsey. I know him. What's wrong? Let's get that one right there. That's a good one. The one you just passed. That
This
one,
one?
yeah, yeah. Let's see that. Let's see them eyebrows. Hmm. I don't know, man.
I don't know. They look kind of real to me.
Now he's saying they're evil. I know
Evil?
my eyebrows be attacking me, dog. My eyebrows be having such long hairs. It's insane.
Who's
I mean,
voted sexiest man alive for 2023?
really, really, fellas,
That's what
got
they
to step
say.
your game up, man. The fuck y'all doing out there, man? I know I ain't in the running, but I'm just saying, like, come on, dog. That's the sexiest man. What was it? What is a man? King Handles asked the question. What is a man? Come on, King Handles. A man is a person born with a dingling. That's a
Did
man.
it?
Very simple.
Did you see
I like when
the?
they assign you a man at birth, as if they go, oh, and they pick up like a stick-on dildo and go, you're a man, and then you go and like eventually like the suction cup just melts into you, and it becomes your pecker.
Do you see the new Matt
We
Walsh
were so
movie?
fucking stupid, man. When the fuck did we get so stupid? I can't say we, because I'm more of an idiot than I am stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, to me, it's like, when did up become down? Can you pinpoint when up became down
1994.
and left became right? It's like everything, this country is run by fools, idiots.
I
You're
don't
an
think so,
idiot.
dude. I think there's fools living in the country. I don't think the people who are
No,
running. I
no,
don't think the people who are
no,
running it
no.
are
Well,
fools.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't. I
Well, I
don't
guess
think
your
so at
average
all.
person, no, dude.
They're not. They're
They
not. They're
they
getting the grand
are.
dupe.
They're not. They're not. No, they are fools. You want to know how you know they're fools right off the bat? Because they
Mm-hmm.
worship Satan. The decisions they make come to them through Satan. So Satan's the one pulling the strings and manipulating them in the end, in the
Mm-hmm.
spiritual realm of it all. They're not that smart. They tell you what they're doing. You know, King Handler says whenever they started prescribing Ritalin, that's when they started doing it. Yeah, man. When they started saying our kids, that was a new term too. I always see the things that are new when people say I'm bugging, and I go, I'm telling you, I never saw that before. You know, like even before I ever got into any kind of conspiracies, I noticed the straight lines in the sky,
Mm-hmm.
and I would say, what is that? And people would go, that's the vapes. And look, I went to aviation, man. That's not the vapes. Otherwise, you would see that off every single solitary plane.
Mm-hmm.
You don't. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, skywriting. What are they practicing? Straight lines? See, they would have been able to hide it better if they would have at least fucking wrote words out of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then you would have just been like, oh, wow, those skywriting letters stay up there a lot longer than they used to. Hold on. King Handler said what? King Handler says, Satan offered to repay my student loans. Had to at least consider it. Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't consider no deals. Yeah, Timor says I agree with Brian on this one. They got some brilliant people on the payroll. They got evil people on the payroll, man. That's all. Evil people on the payroll. And I mean, you can't trust either side, because when you think about it, like, it's all just smoke and mirrors, man.
That's what I'm saying, dude. And people fall for it, hook, line, and sinker.
It's all just smoke and mirrors, dude.
Yeah, and people fall for it, hook, line, and sinker.
There's good and there's evil, and that's what it's about, and that's really what it's about. So at the end of the day, I sit there and I just, but I do bug out on how many people just, that just follow along and
all of
believe
them.
all the, yeah, so insane, like just straight up sheep, crazy. And then the wise man's called the fool.
That's how it goes, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to like connect these dots to shit, and it's just like no one cares.
Like with everything, man, it's like nothing
don't
good
care.
no more. There's really nothing good. If you think about it. What's the last good movie you saw? Classic.
And
It's going to be a classic.
And you know what? It's like the last good movies I've seen haven't been like good stories. They've been bad, like about bad stuff. Like the last good movie I saw was Uncut Gems. That was the last good movie I saw. That movie was great.
Uncut Gems
Fucking
was good.
awesome.
It
I
was a
thought
good
it was,
movie.
I thought it was excellent.
Yeah, I'll give you Uncut Gems, but here's the thing. To me, it's not like classic material because I will only watch that movie once.
I
You
watched
understand what I'm
it.
saying? Like, in other words, I have no reason other than if it's on and somebody hasn't seen it to watch that depressing ass movie ever fucking again. It's like
Yeah,
once was Warriors. You only need to see that movie once. There's no reason to watch it twice. And I
was
saw that
that
movie
was that
three times.
the child soldiers movie? Was that
Once,
one?
nah, Once was Warrior. It takes place in Australia.
Oh, that's We Were Soldiers. We Were Soldiers is a movie I was thinking of.
Yeah. There's some movies you only need to see once, like Requiem for a Dream. You ever seen that movie?
Oh yeah, horrible, dude.
It's a good movie, but it's like,
Dude, yeah.
what the
But
fuck?
Uncut Gems was not as bad, but close to that. In
Yeah,
like, I don't
it
like.
could
I
have
don't
been
want to.
because with Uncut Gems, the difference with Uncut Gems is that you thought it was going to be a good movie till the very end, and then you're like, what the fuck?
That's right. His head gets blown off at the end, right? Isn't that what happens? He gets
Spoiler alert.
Well, dude, it came out 10 years ago. You know, fuck him. If you haven't seen it yet, dude, then like, that's on you.
Yeah, but I didn't know. See, here's the thing: no one ever told me about it, so I watched it like maybe last year. And yo, I was like, when the dude came out, I thought he was gonna punch him in the face. I didn't know he was gonna blow his fucking head off.
Got him.
You know,
Fucking got him.
crazy movie. But I would say Requiem for a Dream is worse.
Way worse. Yeah, way worse. Way worse. Because that whole movie is awful. The scenes are crazy, dude. When they have the mom on the speed pills,
Horrible.
the movie's nuts.
When he's begging his mother by the door, I'll be a good boy, ma. I'll be open the door, you bitch. I'm sorry, ma. I'm sorry. It's your little boy. I'm sorry. Open the fucking door,
Dude. And then he gets his arm cut off at the end, right? They have to take his arm off.
There's ladies out there doing fucking dildo shows for balls. Horrible, horrible movie. And I once met a chick that was her favorite movie.
Yeah, you got to run from her.
Nah, dude, and I had never seen it. That's who I saw it with. And she was like, it's my favorite movie. I watch it all the time. And I watched that movie once and was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, I would have
This
ran.
would be your favorite movie.
I would have ran far from her. You're right though. I don't know. Like, what was the last like A Few Good Men?
Dune 2. I mean, but that's kind of old, right? When was Dune 2 out?
It was recently.
Yeah. All these movies, like I just saw Alien.
Yeah, Dune 2 was 2024.
I saw Alien. Was it good?
The original one, or do you watch the remake?
The new one that just came out. There's a new one out right now. I saw it in IMAX for no fucking reason.
Why can't we get a new script?
How about just a new movie? Yeah, just a new fucking movie that's not connected to something from when I was fucking young. And it's all from, like, if you think about it, it's all from my, the years that I grew up, because they ain't making no Wizard of Oz 2.
All those people are dead. They're making stuff for you now, so you take your kids to see it, or your grandkids to see it, or something like that.
It's fucking horrible. I went to see it. The movie didn't suck, but it wasn't good.
Mm-hmm.
It was like I could have not seen it. I saw it. No big fuck. It's unnecessary.
Whatever.
It was an unnecessary movie.
I bet part of the problem with movies is they have to make so many now, so many more than they used to. Like, dude, it's like you think about how much stuff is on YouTube. Think about how much shit they're putting on Netflix, bro. They're putting out so much.
The problem with every movie now is that it's all got to be a bunch of, you know what I'm saying? I saw a movie the other day and it was like in the rural South. You know what I'm saying? And of course they have the black chick with the braids in her hair, and she runs her own shop, and it's all like, come on, man. Like, why would she want to be there? Like, it's just, there are some areas that aren't completely blended. And if you're doing a movie that takes place in one of those areas, then feel free to fucking. That's like when they redid Grease, and they had black and white chicks in the same gang. I guess you didn't know how gangs worked in the 50s. They weren't inclusive. In fact, they were the opposite of inclusive. The fact that you were different was the reason they had the gangs.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're watching all kinds of genders, and I mean not genders, but nationalities as pink ladies. The fuck are you talking about?
They did.
What are you talking about?
They did the same thing in.
All that dumb shit, man. I wish I miss when movies were fucking real, not real, but like more relative. Put it that way. They were more relative.
Dude, we need to bring back Harvey Weinstein, Harvey Weinstein, and what's his face? The other guy. That's what we need.
Cosby.
Mel Brooks. Yeah.
Oh, Mel
Cosby,
Brooks.
Mel Brooks, Cosby. We need. Now, who's the guy who married his daughter? Fucking. What's
Woody
his
Allen.
face? Yeah, Woody Allen. We need Woody Allen back. Clint Eastwood.
I'm just saying, man. I just miss more relatable movies. Everything's always have to have.
Oh, sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like everything's always has to have like inclusiveness. The first thing they got in the Aliens movie is the son's lady is, I don't know, what is she? Is she black? Is she Indian? Is she, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those, like everything's always, I can't deal with it, man. I never saw a group of people hanging out like that. On like where you see it a lot. I mean, it's no big deal if you see it, but it's like, come on, this bullshit, man. Come on with this bullshit. I'm watching movies about gladiators, and in Rome, they got like, from what I understand, I don't know, whatever, man. I don't know much. I wasn't around those times. Maybe they did have black leaders. I just
in Rome.
Yeah.
No, dude. No, they didn't, dude.
Really? Because they got the new Gladiator movie coming out, and you know who's in it?
Who? Idris Elba?
No, the dude from Training Day. What's his name?
Denzel. I watched Training Day the other day with my wife. It was great.
Denzel's in it, and he's like some sort of kind of leader dude out there running shit. I don't know, man. It's
Macrinius. Yeah, he's Macrinius. I don't know who Macrinius is. Who this actor is. There was some like Victorian era show. I don't know if it was like Marie Antoinette or Tudors or something like that. And I was like watching a little bit of it, and I'm like, they have a black royalty family in 1875 Great Britain. I don't think so, dog. I don't think so. I think at that point, Great Britain was like putting a fence up around every African country, bro, and pulling all the diamonds out.
Fucking insane, man. They try to change history right in front of our faces, dog. Themore 76 says Rome did not exist. However, your black people held seats in parliaments in the 1500s.
Ah, is that true?
See, like I said, maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I said, I don't know. I wasn't around back then.
Well, this guy was African. He was from Algeria, so there's a good chance that the guy that Denzel's, acting for is.
Oh, so there you go. I debunked myself. You debunked me.
Yeah, North African.
Right. Well, maybe some of the times it's real shit, and not to say I don't mind it. You know what I'm saying? In space, you don't see no Puerto Ricans in space. I don't complain.
Zero, dude. I don't think there's ever been any.
I don't complain. You know what I'm saying? You don't see Puerto Ricans really included in much. I don't complain. Brian is referring to Septimius Severus. Severus.
He made it up, so it doesn't matter.
Who made it up? You did?
King Handles. No, what he's saying, I'm referring to some made up person. Just made it up.
Yeah, dude, I'm just saying, man. I don't, you don't see me complaining that we're not represented fucking pretty much anywhere, So what? People, don't bring attention to yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Why does everybody want attention drawn to themselves, man? I like people to be able,
I think we'd have like 240 episodes that would argue differently.
That argue what?
you're like, I don't know why everyone wants to. I don't know why. You just phrase it. You're like, I don't know why everyone wants to have everything out there.
No, not have everything out there, but like why you want to be fucking? Why does everybody want to be noticed? Like notice me. It's not all that fun. It's scary sometimes. You know, if I could do comedy and then people just I guess they got to remember who you are in order to come back. But Timor says, ponder this. How are black people some of the largest landowners in America during the same time they're bringing all the slaves over? Slaves working for black plantation owners? Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were. They were black plantation owners who owned slaves back in the day.
Yeah.
I
I
can't tell
mean,
you exactly when because, like I said, dude, I just hear shit and I retain some of it.
yeah. Well, there's a big theory about the North Atlantic slave trade started much earlier, like in the 14 or 1500s, and that there were Africans here in the U.S. before we got here, and further north, they were already in the South. Like a lot of people think that like the Seminole Indians and a lot of those tribes that are down there in Florida were actually African. That came over from Africa by boat, like
Well,
a long time ago.
everybody's got a little African in them. You know, 23 and
Some a little
me,
less.
right? 23 and me, you always have like 1% African.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're doing 24 and me, you got the extra chromie. Probably got a little more African. Demore says the Mayans are black too. The Mayans,
Mayans
are black too. I thought they were a Spanish gang.
Yeah.
Right?
Mexico.
Right?
Yeah,
The
Mexico.
Mayans.
But yeah, you kind of look at like Mayan statue, like I guess they only really have.
I thought they were like Mexico shit, right? I don't know, man. Listen, I don't know. I'm just saying.
These are the ones I hear Rogan talk about all the time. The Olmecs. They're a culture that like they have these like big faces that no one knows anything about them. This is like the only thing they found. But like you kind of
that
look
dude,
at that. I mean, this looks African.
That dude was probably the Debo of the tribe, stealing everybody's wheel. Be like, yo, let me see that wheel. And just say people's wheel and shit. They be out there rolling coconuts. He snatch up the coconuts and shit.
Yeah.
He looked like the bully. He was the bully.
Yeah. These people were in Mexico.
Whoa, these people, dude. The way you talk sometimes, I wonder.
Should I say
they?
They? Yeah, them.
I think the pronoun would be they, not these people. I don't think they would identify as these people.
Check this out.
They might identify you as you people.
This looks Asian, bro.
Oh, dude, that's racist, man. That looks just like my cousin Hector.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's Asian. Yeah, that dude look. He's definitely not Jewish.
Let's see. Oh yeah, dude. They also. Whoa, interesting.
I doubt
dude,
it.
Look at this, bro. You see this pyramid?
Oh, here we go. Back to the pyramid.
Yeah, Great Pyramid.
Looks like a hill to me, but yeah.
Yes, it does look like a hill, right? But this looks just like those things I saw when I was driving across the country in St. Louis, the Cahokia mounds, the mound sites. Oh
maybe
shit, bro!
Old school nuclear bomb shelters.
Dude, there's actually, there's actually theories for that. That there was a, some sort of, nuclear.
Go back. Look at that dude hanging out there. Look at him.
And that's your cousin Hector.
That's a Julio. Julio. He's like,
look at this,
I like to find things in the desert.
Yeah, see, look, this is like shit they talk about is like Peruvian and shit, bro. But this is, yeah, they don't even know, dude.
What's going on there? What's that? There's a lock. They had locks back then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. It was
No,
just a
that's a
bag.
Birkin bag, dude. That's a Birkin bag. They had the
Is it-
bags back then, son.
Yeah, but look, he's got some sort of hat, helmet
Look, that
thing
looks like a
on.
face right there, man. Looks like yeah,
What? This is a face. Yeah, this is a
that's a
person's
face.
face, and then you
What's he
have
doing?
you
Is he
have this
masturbating
helmet.
with the bag?
I don't, dude. Well, that would really be more right here, bro. You know, he's got it leaning on his feet. It's like on his
Is
feet.
that his feet?
Yeah, let me try to see if I can zoom out.
That's a very weird, like, what's going on
And
in
look
the
at
head
this
of that
serpent.
person?
This
See,
is a
nowadays,
serpent.
if some kid drew some shit like that, man, the parents would get called in. Where was this dude's parents when someone saw him carving that shit in walls? They were like, yo, get the parents over here. Look at what this kid just fucking drew on this wall, man.
Yeah.
Brian, you're thinking of Indian burial grounds.
Yeah, dog. No way.
That's
I've
what
been there.
King
I've been
Handel
there, bro.
says.
They're not burial mounds. You can go there, dude, and you know that they did not.
Maybe
Nah.
they just really take care of their pitching mounds out there for the Little League, unlike
Yeah.
they did in Queensbridge where they were pitching holes. Okay, you used to have to like pitch out of a ditch. It was insane. You know
Yeah,
what
but
I'm
it's the
saying?
safe, dude.
Anybody out
But if
there,
there's
you
gonna be a
look like you had-
drive-by, you want to
you
be the
look like-
pitcher, bro, so you can drop into that hole.
Yeah, I know that's true, but you look like you lived in a place that had pitcher mounds.
It was more flat. So we didn't have a mound, but we also didn't have a hole. It was more
No, we
flat.
had holes, man. We had holes.
Well, you know, I lived in a better neighborhood than that.
You did. Where are we on that AI shit, man? We went through all 20 of them.
No, yeah, let's go back. We're at like 10.
And so far, I think I believe in all 10 of them. I never did. I never did, but every day I just believe more and more because I believe all that shit is just demonic anyway. You know, it's all things to take, to confuse you and take your mind off God. The vaccine safety concern, discussions around the potential risk and safety of vaccines, particularly in relation to certain health conditions. What? That's a conspiracy theory?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Pharmaceutical industry theories. The idea that the pharmaceutical industries might prioritize profits over public health. I'm sorry. What was the fucking drugs you got hooked on?
Oxycontin.
Oxy. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oxy. That's a conspiracy theory. It's a conspiracy theory that they were pumping fucking heroin into the fucking atmosphere and just giving it to everybody. That's a conspiracy theory.
What?
The fact that the AI even tries to say that that's even you could argue that you could have an argument about whether or not that's true. I guess you can with somebody who's never fucking read.
And dude, this was the stuff that I was trying to explain during 2020 to people. So Johnson & Johnson literally made a poppy that is so strong. They made the poppy stronger so they could extract more from it to then make Oxycontin. The same people.
I mean, dude,
What?
Who are the ones that were doing the talcum powder?
Johnson & Johnson.
Oh my God!
I know, dude, and that was
How
that
is
was
that still a
decades
name
ago.
you can trust?
It's a family company.
How is so okay? It's a family that doesn't mind killing people.
That's their slogan,
That's
dude.
what it is.
Johnson
It's
&
a
Johnson,
family
a family company.
It's the type of family company that they make Netflix movies about, where like demons follow them around for freaking generation to generation. That's the kind of family. How do people still buy Johnson & Johnson product just because their soap doesn't tear your eyes?
I don't know, dude. What are you gonna do for Band-Aids?
And how many idiots are getting soap in their eye? I mean, it happens every once in a while. So much that it's like, I buy this because it doesn't make my eyes tear. And I'm like, that's the reason you buy it? What do you fucking wash your hair with your eyes open?
I do like the baby shampoo they have, though. That's the one I like.
It's because
Something about it just feels good and smells good. I think there's
you
baby
also
in
like
it.
wearing diapers and shitting in them and having your wife come and change you, you nasty bastard. Secret societies, the belief that groups like the Illuminati might be influencing controversial pizzeria incident. I like that they don't name it, dude. The AI wouldn't name it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to name it either because I already know what's going to happen if I do. But I'm saying that's
no. I asked it so it didn't get flagged because I put it into the description on YouTube.
Yeah,
Oh
that's what I'm
yeah,
saying. So it doesn't get
yeah.
flagged,
No,
man.
yeah. Here it goes. Yeah.
False theory that a Washington D.C. pizzeria was the center of a child trafficking involving high profile. Okay. COVID-19 as a bioweapon. Okay. QAnon.
Yeah. See, I think you should read these
Well,
ones. I think you should read these ones.
which one? The QAnon?
No, no. This
Pandemic.
list. Yeah.
All right. Pandemic origin speculation. Discussions about the origins and spread of the global health events, including potential hidden motives.
See, in this list right here, dude. All right, this is actually what I want to do. All right, hold on one second. I want to take because what I asked it to do was I asked it to make sure it doesn't get caught on YouTube, right? So what if
So
we
you
put
think it's actually going to do that for you?
it does. It did. That's why
To
there's two
some
different lists.
extent.
No. That's. I mean, it's dude. When the machine is running through this stuff, it's not looking for like context or other stuff. Now that's why that people write like grape and stuff like
I'm
that.
sorry if I don't trust robots.
I mean, no one's telling you to. You know.
I'm sorry if I don't trust robots. Every
Yeah.
movie I've ever seen with robots taught us not to trust robots.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't.
You know, I won't even get a Roomba. You know what I'm saying? For all I know, I leave the house, that shit transforms.
I've heard about.
Grows legs, arms, starts walking around, fucking dirtying my dishes, eating, you know,
eating all your food.
not the food, but like my cleaning products. King Hannah says, trust the science. We must trust the science, man. Hey, Melissa, long time no see. Hope you and my brother are well. Give them my love. Yeah, man. It's like I said. I'm done going against my gut.
Mm-hmm.
My gut doesn't feel right about it. So I think about it, like all the times that my gut didn't feel right about things, like certain things in school. You know, that went on in school. That's why I wasn't a good student. Supposedly, I wasn't a good student. But I think about it now. I'm like, I just didn't want to fucking be conformed.
You think that gut is that the God conscious inside? You know, like God speaking to you, like to your soul or something like that. Because that's what I think.
You're trying to come up with new words for things that God, what you call it, that God conscious. Is that what you call it?
No. Some just. I mean, I guess that's a way of
guess you could
just
say that.
articulating what it
I'd
is.
say
You know,
it's the
him
Holy
trying to talk
Spirit.
to you.
It's the Holy Spirit that helps me to discern evil from righteousness. And let me tell you something. Sometimes, you know, I still go to the evil because I'm just a sinner, man.
Yeah.
Saved by grace. But yeah, man, like there's certain things I just didn't, you know, like when it comes to the shit of conforming, Boy Scouts, fucking shit like that, I just never really connected with. You know what I'm saying?
This job's like that, dude. And it's like you're gonna step in line and get with the shit, and it's
Do
like
they-
nah,
Do
not
they
me,
like when the
dog.
day starts? Do they make you get in a circle and like pump each other up?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, dude.
We do that? Do they make you do that? Really?
No, dude. No, they
Yo,
no.
I used to-
There's zero. There's no order.
I
of any
remember
kind.
going to work and walking through the mall, and they'd have all the guards there and they'd have them go whoo, 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 and have them all pumped up, yeah, and clapping for the day. And I was like, man, if my job did that, it would not be my job. I couldn't do that. I remember me and Mark were talking about that. Mark was talking about he went to a meeting, like, you know, because he moved up in the company.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, but you have to jump through hoops. He's like, nah. And then we were talking about some of the meetings he went to, like builders meetings and shit like that, or like management meetings. And they had these motherfuckers. He goes, well, you know, one time they had us doing the hokey pokey. And I said, what do you mean they had you doing the hokey pokey? And he was like, you know, you put your left foot in, you take your left foot out. I said, dude. He goes, yeah. And I go, you put your right hand in, didn't you? And he's like, nah, man, I didn't do it. I go, dude, you're moving up in the company. You put your right hand in. And he goes, nah, I just kind of. I said, nah, dude. Put your right hand in, and you know what you did after that? You took your right hand out, motherfucker. That's the shit. That's how they get you. That's how they get you, dog. They get you to just conform. The minute they started playing the fucking hokey pokey, I would have been out. I would have been working. I don't give a fuck somewhere else. I can't do the hokey pokey for you. Put my left foot in, take my left. What are you, fucking insane? I'm fucking 30. You want me to put my fucking left foot in?
Yeah, dude.
How about we play the adult version? I put my left nut in. The fuck out of here with that shit. He's like, I said, dude, did you hokey pokey? Hokey pokey.
Ah, dude, he turned around, he spun, he did it
around. Even if he did it half-ass, man.
He might as well have the dress on, dude. I've been there though. I've done it. We've all done it.
It's about the dress shit. You know what I'm saying? If you see me in a dress, then you know I sold out. But I don't think every dude you see like doing the comic. I mean, they've been doing it forever.
Yeah, forever.
Some dudes don't mind doing anything for a laugh.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you would have saw Bernie Mac in a dress, he probably sold out. You know what I'm saying? Because that goes against, even if it's a character, the character. But from what I understand, that's who the dude was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it comes down to, I like laughs. I like being silly. I wish I wasn't so fucking, hardcore sometimes that I can't do silly things. Like I remember Hat Day. They had Bag Day out here. Where everybody takes the paper bags at that one fucking bar, and they all wear paper bags on their head. It's called Bag Day. It's for like some charity and shit.
Is it at like Ducktown Tavern or something?
Yeah, something like that. The other one, I think. But whatever. I went there, and I think it was Ducktown. Could have been Ducktown. I don't remember.
Yeah,
but everyone had these bags on. Had these bags on their head, and they were wearing them like hats. And I remember I took a picture of everybody, and I'm wearing my cap. And I captured it, because gangsters don't put bags on their fucking head. But then there was a part of me that was like, man, whatever happened to the innocence, G? When you could just be silly and throw a
the child, dude.
Head.
Yeah, back when you were making those movies with your dolls, your Barbie dolls.
Super dolls, son, super dolls, action figures, bitch.
Super gay.
Listen, man. All I was thinking though was like, after I looked at the picture, I was like, who hurt me? Who did it? Who made it that I can't put a fucking bag on my head?
Dude, I don't think it was any one person.
But no, it's not that, man. It's the conform. It's like people are just doing it because it's bag fucking day. It's not the fact that I can't be silly. It's that people are doing it because it's bag fucking day. But it's also like that just goes against, come on, I ain't put no bag on my fucking head, dog. What I look like to you? But some dudes will do anything for a laugh, and they'll throw on a fucking dress, and they don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm. We know a lot of those.
But I'm just saying, it's not like they make it like only black comics do it. White comics have been doing it forever.
Mm-hmm.
Old movies of it. Come on. Who the fuck cares?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't put much into that, to be honest.
The dress? I think it's just an easy thing.
I think what's worse is the 7 dicks. You know what I'm saying?
I think,
like, me personally, like I said, I'm not putting on a dress. I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? I look like a fool, But, when they put you in the circle, Lauren, welcome. Looking good as always in the picture. Right? Same picture, always looking good. But what I'm saying is, I think what's worse is when they put you in the circle with the 7 dicks, and then they tell you how famous do you want to be.
Yeah.
Not that famous, man. I don't want to be sucking 7 dicks famous, man. Depending on my debt, I might close my eyes and kiss a nut real quick, like,
yeah.
and never talk about it again.
What about a close? You have to clasp. You just have to do a close.
No,
dude,
slow.
It's
no
almost
slow
no. It's almost okay.
Nah,
what
man,
how about
claim bankruptcy?
You do what the Mormons do. You just put your mouth around it, and then you get one of your best friends to just push your head back and forth. It's like soaking, dude. It's soaking.
Soaking. You heard this new thing that the kids are doing?
Slobbing.
No, it's called poofing.
Poofing.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I've read a couple articles, but I'm not sure. Enlighten me.
They take like a blunt and they put it in one of those squeezy things. You squeeze it and then you pull all the air into it, right? So that it fills up with smoke. And then they shove that in their butt and they blow the marijuana smoke in their butthole.
Huh.
It's called poofing.
Huh. Pot poofing.
Pot poofing.
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 Well, dude. I mean, other than
poofing.
Poofing. Yeah. I mean,
it's when you take puffs from your butt.
Yeah, butt puffs.
Butt puffs.
Yeah, butt puffs. Yeah.
That's a better word.
Dude, I prefer when someone
does
it.
Butt puffer? That's a better word.
I like getting the shotgun. I like when someone blows a shotgun in there. That's what I prefer.
Well, that's another way to do it, sure.
Yeah. But that's the more organic way. You don't need a device. You just get one of your best friends, the same guy that you have back there.
Your head.
You just have his mouth right in there, just poofing away. It's like, dude, that's what I was always glad.
This is why you should take all that bullshit intelligence shit in the beginning that we try to spew at face value. Okay,
right out the window.
Because we can go right from talking politics into poofing.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
I bet the politicians are big poofers.
Oh, they've been poofing for years, man.
Since the Ivy League, dude.
Yeah, man, that sounds like a college thing, dude. You ain't never butt puff?
Oh, dude.
That sounds like that's a college thing.
Yeah, the Skull and Bones, bro. They used to be the butt puffing. Dude. That was it, dude. Wasn't that a Lil Wayne song?
You could actually do it with a straw, too.
Just
put the straw
I'm blunt poofing.
You feed it like a horse. Where the fuck are you going, dude? What, you remove a rib lately and you're trying to suck your own dick?
I let Boots into another
King Anders says, Gary, nothing's new. They used to beer bong Four Locos into their poop shooter when I was in college.
Yeah, they. A friend I know.
Don't you mean we? I think the pronoun is we.
Dude, the beer bong.
King Handles, listen, this is a safe place. We're not going to judge you, man. He's like, that shit ain't new. We used to do Four Locos in my asshole.
And he's like, backspace, THEY. Oh, dude, whenever somebody would bring out the fucking beer bong, that's when you knew shit was about to get fucked up when you were in school.
We always had fucking beer bongs and fucking beer balls and fucking kegs.
Oh, dude, putting a 40 ounce in a beer bong.
When I was growing up, that shit was the best, man. You
were a fan
there were like a lot of crimes that were like not really heavy on the punishment, so there was a lot of King Handler says, ha ha ha, nah, that was an exclusive activity, not inclusive. Right, so you did it when you was by yourself. I'm not saying you did it at the party, dog. I'm just saying you know the effects.
That's great. Nice. Get him in.
I'm getting my sex. Yeah, man. See, you always learn something new on the Rated G podcast. You learn a little history, you learn a little mystery, and you learn about the new drug endeavors that these children are in. And you might know your kid is a poofer if he's got a lot of, those snot things they use to suck the snots out of the baby's nose. If he got those lying around
those
the
are
room,
gross, dude.
Your son might be a poofer.
Those are neti pot.
Yeah.
Disgusting. Effective, but also disgusting.
No, I'm talking about the suction ones.
The little turkey baster?
The little blue ones, yeah. If you got turkey basters, he might be a poofer. You know, especially turkey basters. That's a clear sign of poofing. You know, especially if it looks like it's got old gravy on it.
Gross.
Yeah, man.
Fucking gross, dude. Absolutely gross.
How did we get here?
Oh, dude, I don't know. I guess. Wait, I mean, you brought it up. Did you see a video?
No, I actually just made it up.
Oh, this isn't real. It might be. I didn't know, dude. You got me. That's like number. That's like number 10 on the list.
I just literally made that up and went with it.
Oh, this
Oh
is what.
man, the master of the stories, dude. This is what I do. I create stories out of nowhere sometimes. But at some point, I'm honest. You know, I do shit like that to my son. He's getting real good at realizing when I'm bullshitting. He'll be like, "That shit ain't true, dog. You just want me to believe it."
He didn't. He didn't know that yet. He's a slow
Well,
learner or what? I mean,
I've
come
gotten
on,
him with a
dude.
lot of things. I've gotten him
Yeah.
with a lot of things. King Anna says, "Can't believe I got baited into being vulnerable on this platform."
This is going to be a shame.
Hey, you should have known better, dude. Not the show for that. Yeah, it's not the show.
I got baited into being vulnerable. Yo, no, listen, King Handles, man, it's still a safe place. I wasn't even gonna bring up your confession. You know what I'm saying? I was just gonna move on from there, man. You know, but sometimes it takes a good lie to bring out the truth in people. I'm sure you feel better, right, King Ann? Like I'm sure you feel better no longer keeping that bottled up inside you, no pun intended.
Where are your weapons? Do you have any close by? If so, please call a friend.
I don't know what you meant by that.
Don't want him to kill himself for getting
Oh no,
vulnerable.
don't say that. Now you just got us fucking see that? We were doing so good.
Oh yeah,
We
yeah.
got
We were
away
doing
with the
really.
blood puffers. We were
Yeah,
getting away with shit,
you dropped a
man.
couple CTs.
CTs.
Mm-hmm.
What? I'm not gonna say it now because I didn't say it before. I don't know what you're
Oh,
talking
you
about.
said it before.
What did
You
I
read
say
it.
before?
You read it.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Hey, I
You
mean, it wasn't
bugging. Now
me.
you gotta listen now. If we're not on next week, you know, go to Rumble.
Yeah.
Okay.
This episode of the podcast is sponsored by Palantir. Your global internet collection friend.
I love how we talk like we know shit and get pulled. Cause they're like, oh, you know that's not true, motherfucker. Did you? That's the thing. They don't watch the podcast. They just fucking words just pop up on shit.
The lab leak theory
Every
was
single-
the craziest thing to me, dude. That was just that was so wild to watch that story come out on CNN.
What's that?
Well, dude, when me and you were talking about coronavirus coming from a lab in China in Wuhan.
Oh,
Not long, like when you and we were getting videos
I mean,
taken down.
has that been proven?
No, it hasn't. No,
Okay.
no, it's never going to be proven, dude. Same thing. Like, yeah, what do you heard about the investigation into the guy who tried to shoot Trump?
Yeah,
Nothing.
I don't know. Like I said, because I don't know,
Nothing.
but Trump's ear grew back.
Yeah, it's fine.
Nobody else thinks it's a little fine. Like Tupac's head when he got shot, no scars. You know, and he even says, "I ain't got no scars." That's like I said, just like Tupac, no scars. Yo, that's crazy, man. Yeah, it's all a little shady, dog. Everything is shady.
Dude, it's definitely, yeah, it's definitely shady, dog.
Everything, man. It sucks, man. Like I wish I can go back into my bubble.
I know. Wouldn't it be
You know what I'm
nice?
saying, man? Like, all right, I get it. Everything is bullshit. Everything is lies. Now, can I go back? You know what
Nope.
I'm saying? Like, I just wish I remember when I didn't care about nothing.
You can't spit that red pill back up, my friend. I'm sorry.
It's like an acid trip. Once you take it, you're in it. Gotta ride it out now, man. But yeah, man, you know,
It's really what it is, dude. But the tough part is it just keeps going.
people will never understand the burden of holding so much knowledge and wisdom inside one's brain. I am Boydened.
Boydened.
I am heavily Boydened.
You
know?
Bugs Bunny. Boydened on Broadway in Thoi
I'm
Thoi.
Boydened to my car. Yeah, man, it's a lot to take in, man. You know.
Here's another thing we haven't talked about. We talked about how insanely hot it was, right? But you notice how fall started on August 1st, and it's here today, as in like it's cold and cool.
Oh, dude, it's already cold.
It's like, where'd the summer go, dude?
It's already cold, man. I'm here. I got a little crack right there, and it's already cold. I've been sitting here. My hands are freezing. It's cold.
Like right now, dude. I got
hoodie season.
Yeah. Like all of us, it went from being 95 degrees to hoodie.
And then I saw something today too about like how the sun is different because they put something in front of it. You ain't heard that?
Well,
did I send it to you? I might have sent it to you. I sent it to you on Instagram.
You know the, you know how scientists have talked about putting stuff into the atmosphere to protect.
Yeah, go to your Instagram. It's the last thing I sent you. The Brian T. Licata one. Brian. Yeah. It's the last thing I sent you. I've been saying that sun is different. Now, I'm not saying that this is, so I'm not trying to spread no misinformation. I'm just saying it's different from the sun that I grew up on. At least it just feels that way. You know what I'm saying? That's what my gut tells me. I have no proof of this, but my gut tells me something is different. My son got caught in the rain driving home from New York yesterday. I was talking to him on his cell phone. It sounded like they were shooting at his car. That rain is different. It's heavier, more dense. The fucking shit bounces, dude. It hits the floor. Boop, boop, boop. Once again, I can't prove any of this. This is just, my observations, people. Got to be careful because they always want to take me down as if like I'm fucking trying to teach something to somebody. I'm not trying to teach nothing. We're just having a conversation. You can watch the podcast, you fucking twats.
Convinced that NASA.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, what did he do? Look at this. They froze us. They froze him, yo. To keep him from
Sounds wild.
Oh, yeah. You there?
Yeah, I'm here, man. They froze you. They don't want us to play
But
this.
stick with me because I have the evidence to back this up. Now, first of all, you can look up the US patent for the solar simulator on Google. Now, this document goes deep on exactly how the simulator works and essentially is placed in front of the sun. All right, now let me show you a video that I took the other day of the sun, and I want you to notice this reflection right here. Now, here's a close-up of what that reflection looks like. It looks pretty familiar, doesn't it? This honeycomb
I'm not
shape.
buying that at all.
Now, obviously, this isn't coming from my phone camera, so how is this reflecting off the sun? Now, here is what the sun looked like in 2018, and I'm not the only one who remembers the sun being this bright orange color, and now it's this white LED light. Here's a reflection up here. Certainly not the same reflection that I took with my phone. Perhaps this is why around the world people have been reporting their sunflowers shunning the sunlight. Now, this is what the sun used to look like and how I remember it growing up, this bright orange light, and now it's this bright white LED light that's hard to look at and hard to be under. Now, this video is not to report any fear. Once a critical mass is reached and enough people know what's been going on underneath our noses, we will be able to take down these parasites. Now, you're gonna see in this video how LED lights give off electromagnetic frequencies, EMF radiation. This could be why everyone's tired. And this is exactly how you neutralize this radiation, is with orgonite devices. As soon as you put it in front, read 0. Orgonite neutralizes EMF. Here's another great example of how orgonite pyramids neutralize EMF radiation. And they do this by emitting life force energy. You can even see it in a frozen water test. And it is crucial nowadays to be keeping good energy in your space because.
All right. So we should all start wearing pyramid hats.
Okay, I wanna talk about a couple things. So this is talking about putting something in front of the sun, right? But we've also talked about how there's been scientists who want to shoot stuff into space to protect us against the sun because of global warming,
to reflect
right?
The sun's rays, yeah.
Did you know that's also like kind of the origin story for those Anunnaki people? Like that they were on a planet and they fucked up their planet, and they needed gold, and they had gold here, so they created a race of people to mine the gold and then take that gold back to their planet because they're going to shoot it into the atmosphere to stop the sun from hitting it.
Anunnaki.
But it's bizarre that it's the same
Anunnaki.
story.
Anunnaki.
What do they call them? They call them the Elohim in the Old Testament, is I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true or?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
I just don't like that word. It's like Anunnaki. I feel like I heard it though, like when I was growing up somewhere, like maybe in a Bugs Bunny episode.
Maybe.
I'm not sure. Maybe. So what? Do you buy that? Do you think?
Nah.
He said you could Google it. He said you could Google it. Look it up.
What's that?
He said you can Google in the very beginning the device.
Yeah. Okay. What the fuck?
I mean,
is
I
that?
don't know.
Yeah. Let me try to see.
All I know is this, man. All I know is this. That sun is hotter, and like I'll be out there melting, and it'll say 74 degrees, and I'm like, where? Like, where's this 74 degrees? I'm melting out here, yo. Sweat dripping down my head because I don't have hair. I've never sweated in fucking 74 degrees, man. They're lying to us, man.
Yeah, this is a sketch for that thing. Doesn't look anything like that guy showed us.
Well, yeah, it doesn't. Well, I mean, the front, you got to see the front of it. You know, that's the side view. Why download it? It's just a fucking drawing. You don't even know what it is.
Yeah, well,
this is a simulator.
Yeah.
Let's just say this. How about this? I wouldn't be surprised. That's all. That's all. Dude, I'm telling you, the rain's gotten bigger. The wind is angrier. You know, the sea is angry, my friends. Angrier than it's ever been. The wind, it blows.
Like an old man trying to return soup at a deli.
The wind, it blows like a whore in Schenectady. Yeah, man. I don't know. All I can say is shit is different. That's all. You know what's causing it? I would say them. And you know who them are? They, them. I would say they're causing it, and they are them. That's what I would say.
What they? Because I think me and you might have a different they.
Them.
Do you mean us? We?
No, them. They're doing it. You know? Timor says, hottest days of the year. Everyone edgy. They keep us edgy, dog. That's when the weather starts to cool us down. They fucking give us time. They give us more time and fuck with our time. Keep us all. Make sure it gets dark real early, yo.
That's coming soon, bro.
Yo, it gets dark so early, man. They only change 1 hour. Why does it get like 3 hours more dark?
Yeah, dude. You know what's the weirder thing
like
too?
Like 1 hour, you change 1 hour, and it's getting dark at 4.
Yeah, and it happens fast too. You know what I mean? It happens really fast. Like all of a sudden, like you don't notice the days getting shorter, but then all of a sudden September hits, and it's like even before they change the clocks, it's getting darker much faster, right? Like you see what time it gets dark tonight. It'll be 3 or 4 minutes earlier tomorrow, and 3 or 4 minutes, and 3 or 4 minutes until they move that shit back.
Already, like 8 o'clock, 8 something. Prelude to the purge.
Rapture, isn't that? I believe that's what it's called.
Timor says, set plus 7 hours of sunlight from winter to summer solstice. Explain that, Globers.
So the winter solstice is the shortest day of the year. The summer solstice is the longest day of the year, right? Winter solstice, sun length.
Listen to those fingers go. Somebody took typing.
7 to 10 hours. Let's see.
Globers, is that what you call people who believe in the rounder?
Yeah.
Globers, I
Yeah.
like that. We're flat earthers, they're globers. I'm not a flat earther or a glober. Because I don't know, but I do think there's a firmament, and I do think that we're not round.
Yeah, 15 and 9. That's what this is saying. The time difference. So that's 6. But I'm sure there are variations on this. Depending on where you're at. Yeah, 15 hours north 24 hours.
I don't know. Any globers out there want to explain it? Only way to do it is to slow and speed up the spin of the Earth in that model.
Not rotation on an axis.
This conversation has become too intelligent for me to compute. The minute I read solstice, I was like, yeah, I'm out of this one. I'm not even trying to listen, man. Wise man knows when to shut up to prevent looking like a fool. Demore says, no half the globe always lit by sun. No, half the globe always lit by sun. Demore knows some shit, man.
Yeah, you think it would be even, right? Because I guess it's not a perfect circle, but like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, man. But listen, all you butt puffers out there, we want to appreciate you. And I want to thank you for coming and checking us out today, whatever it is, man. I want to wish Brian, strength in his attempt to escape the Matrix as he gets ready to go to bed early and wake up for the man again. The show was dope, by the way, last night. You missed out over at the Grizzly Pear. And a lot of y'all probably missed out, all right? Y'all need to stop fronting and come down to the Grizzly Pear on Monday midnight shows, man. They're banging. Other than that, come check me out at AC Jokes. I'm there every single night of the week. We got some big shows popping off. Go to acjokes.com. See, don't go to it right now. So come check us out at AC Jokes, man. Follow Brian at Brian, the video guy. Follow me at Gary G. Garcia. And we'll see you guys on Thursday. I could barely wait. I miss you guys already.
Gay.